Hello and welcome to some blah, blah, blah. That's what happens when you surprise. Planes just decide to do live things. Can't talk sometimes. Welcome to Surprise Saturday Sprints. I got home from my work trip a little early, so therefore I did not do as much reading as I wanted to. So the only logical thing to do when you did not make as big of a dent in your reading pile as you wanted is to go live and read with your friends, which is much easier to do than reading in a van that is kind of being pushed around by winds. Makes it very difficult to read. And I can normally read in moving vehicles pretty easily. It was not working so well. So I listened to the entire audiobook for Butcher and Blackbird. Yo, that one's crazy. It's crazy. Surprise sprints! Yes. Surprised Linda, so I like that I'm pulling off surprises. Always excited to see Steph sprints, especially when I'm not expecting them. I mean, I wasn't expecting them either, but here we is. Sometimes I'm just like, I could do this on sprints instead of just sit on my couch. Hello, I have arrived. Hi, Kim. Kim, we have a Kim. I'm so cracked out. Nice audio done. Yeah. That book is wild. So drop in the comments what you're going to be reading tonight or working on. I'm about halfway through When Among Crows by Veronica Roth. So I'm going to try to finish that up. And then my secondary book, if I do finish, it is The Misdirection of Fault Lines by Anna Gracia. She's going to be on two of my Emerald City Comic Con panels in Seattle at the end of the month. So I'm preparing for that. And Veronica's also going to be there. She's not doing my panels, unfortunately. Maybe next time. But we're going to see about some shenanigans. We'll see. It's always a we'll see when they're big, fancy authors. So if only I could get Rebecca Yaros' people to email me back. It'd be great. It'd be lovely. Halfway through Assistant to the Villain. Hope to get close to finishing it today. I just finished that one a couple days ago. How are you liking it? Does it make you want to become a villain now? Once I go grab my Kindle, I'll be reading The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. I just started it. Yay! I know you were looking forward to that one quite a bit, so I'm excited that you're finally getting to it. Hey-oh, we have my sister and her shenanigans. Are you reading anything, Hannah, or are you just here for the vibes? Tonight couldn't have been more perfect. I'm pooped from running errands today. Just got into bed with the dogs when I saw you were doing sprints. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad the timing worked out. I was a little nervous about doing surprise sprints on a Saturday because you never know. Saturdays are hit or miss, especially Saturday nights. Some people like to pretend they're fancy and have plans, and that's just my plans are to stay home and read. We have Rope. Rope is taking a break from One Piece and reading Dragon Ball Z. I mean, it's always a manga. Always. Probably going to continue Ruthless Vows to balance out the tone and emotions. Understandable. Ruthless Vows is just a little bit of a heartbreaker. Working on cosplay, so no, but I'm being productive. That counts. As long as you're being productive, that counts. Going to be reading my arc that I've had since last July. My dad. Girl, same. I feel this. I feel this deeply. The arc piles, like, it's even on my priority shelf of ones I wanted to read and I just haven't gotten to. Drowning by T.J. Newman. This came out in May, so I've definitely had this one on my priority shelf for a year. Oops. So many. There's just so many. I'm loving it. The tension relationship between the villain and his assistant is amazing. Makes me giggle. It's a lot more lighthearted than I expected it to be, but it is fun. Hi, Linda. Hi, Rope. Fancy plans. Hi, Erin. Hi, stepsister. Hi, Kim. Hi. So much love. Hi, Rope. Hey, Kim. I mean, nothing can ring out your emotions like a pseudo World War I mythology drama, right? It's a lot. And that ending of Divine Rivals was rough. And I'm glad part of me is mad that I waited that long because I did have an arc of it. So I'm like mad that I waited so long to get on that train, but also very happy that I waited, because if I had to wait any longer than a month for the sequel, I would have been very upset. It's a Kim and a Linda. All the introductions. And a stepsister. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. That was one of my favorite things of Comic-Cons last year, was walking around and there were so many Barbie cosplays. It's like, hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Ken. Hi. Like, there were so many Kens, too. It was great. It was everywhere. So I just love that. It was like everybody's friends now just because of the cosplays. It was so much fun. Okay, so who is ready to get started on the sprints and get this first one rolling? So I will bring in little Mr. Winchester and put 30 minutes on the clock. So happy reading, happy productivity, happy whatever you're doing for the next 30 minutes. And I will see you back here in 30 minutes. And we're back from the first sprint of this Saturday evening. Drop in the comments how many pages you read. Let's see. I got 25. I had one more page left in this chapter. So 25 pages of One Among Crows. You and John should cosplay as Ken and Barbie. And Kim seconds this cosplay. And Erin says, oh, Lord. I see it now, Bookworm Barbie and Powerlifter Ken. See, here's the thing. Convincing John to do a cosplay is a lot more difficult than one might expect. He did not want to do Ron Stoppable. And all he had to do was just wear cargo pants and a black shirt. That's it. Like, it's basic. So getting him to do cosplays with me is a little bit more of a challenge. Like, he was Thor before we started dating, so he'll still do that, and I can be Sylvie with that. But anything new, he's always like, oh. Yes, he is already blonde. Just write a Ken name tag and voila, cosplay made. I will I will give it a shot. Hello, Alicia. Just joining. Not sure what I'm reading yet. We'll decide before the next sprint. Well, it's a perfect time to join since we're right in the middle. Hannah read zilch, 0, not a page. As if I expected anything else. But what did you do on your cosplay? What cosplay are you working on? Rope, who's also in the chat, is a big anime manga fan as well, Hannah. So y'all can be buddies and talk about One Piece and Naruto and all that jazz. I read The Theist? I have no idea. 2 pages of my English for Business textbook. I'll start teaching from in 2 weeks. Fun. Textbooks sound so fun. I've already broken into the snacks I got for tomorrow. Yeah. No Super Bowl, but my nephew and I spent Super Bowl Sunday binge watching anything but football. I mean, that is also a good time. But I am very excited for my Chiefs to be back in the Super Bowl, so I will be watching that. Sorry, Rope. Sorry, we had to stomp on your Dolphins on our way to the top. I like that Tyreek said he feels like the sad little brother. And I'm like, well, you chose money over winning, so it's your own fault, buddy. I read pages. I don't know where I started. I've been there. What page are you on now? Lame. I know. Been procrastinating writing lesson plans because filling out the full template from scratch feels overwhelming. Excited about the teaching part of this class, but not the writing of plans. Doing any kind of planning can be quite stressful. Like, I just had to plan this whole trip for my team, and they gave me more time than I thought we needed, and I know that my photographer is going to shoot faster, so then they're like, well, what do you want to do? And so we only shot for like an hour today, and we're like, we're done, bye! Painting stripes for leggings for a One Piece character. Which one? Which one, Hannah? There are so many characters in One Piece. You gotta be more specific. And don't worry about your TikTok followers finding out early, because I'm probably your only TikTok follower on this, okay? Your secrets are safe on the internet here. Still working on my reread of the Shades of Magic series. I'm about halfway through A Gathering of Shadows. I still need to read that. I got the new one from the influencer event with Victoria at New York Comic Con, but I have not gotten to read any of them. Okay, mister, you can take a chill pill for a second. The dolphins are meant to be stepped on. That's just what they're for. Roasting your own team? I love it. I'm happy when they get to postseason, but never expect them to get any further. I mean, they did better than the Cowboys. People still think the Cowboys are going to win a Super Bowl. All the laughing. I'm back. I did not read. I was eating the rest of my Panda Express and watching Rain. Rain is such a good show. I miss that show. Oh, yeah, the One Piece character, of course. I shall read in the next sprint. Good. Get some reading done. All the reading. I haven't been keeping it a secret, but it's not unknown character. A Marine named Hibari. Rope might know. Rope might know these things. Sounds like the Detroit Lions. Yep. Also them. I really wanted a Lions-Chiefs Super Bowl because then I wouldn't be able to lose that. But the fact that they made it as far as they did made me and my native Michigan heart quite happy. I'd never finished. I got halfway through season 2, so I'm finally finishing it. I'm on the final season now. I'm still mad that it's over. I hope. Oh, what do you think of Spy Family so far? I've only read book 1. I picked up books 2 and 3 from the library. But yes, precious, adorable, cuteness. Love it. I need to edit and post my vlog of it, so that'll be coming soon. But yes, I will be continuing on with the series. Okay, now that we're caught up on comments, we can return to sprinting. So we shall where did it go? There we go. Bring in Winchester again. And I will see you back here in 29 minutes and 53 seconds. And we're back from sprint 2 on this Saturday evening. Let me know how you did on that sprint. Where did my little thing go? There it is. I started. Read 24 pages that time. I'm now on page 112 of 163 pages. Some couple more sprints and maybe 2 more sprints and I should be done with it. I was very happy for the friends and family that the Lions made it as far as they did, but they were so crushed. Yeah, it was disappointing, especially with how that game went. Just rough. Finished folding laundry before the sprint. They're having a movie coming out soon for it. Is that for Spy Family, Hannah? Or is it One Piece again? I can't. We've talked about so many. Doesn't ring a bell. I'm on chapter 750, so maybe I haven't encountered her yet. See, and that's why I didn't start with One Piece. Because the fact that you're only on chapter 100 or 750, and that's like about the middle of what's out right now. It's a lot. So reading One Piece is very intimidating. So I don't know if I'll get up the guts to read that one. Don't know where I started, but I reached 9% in June Pharaoh. Heck yeah. How are you liking it so far, Kim? Got no reading done, trying to decide. Help. What are your options? What are you working on? What's on the TBR? What are the options? Give me options. And I can pick. Yes to Spy Family movie. That'll be fun. Is it going to be different from the show? Like different from I think it's season 1. It's on Hulu. I do have it on my list on Hulu. You'd be so proud. I just want to read more of it before I switch over to the show. I'd go practice makes perfect because I want to know how that one is. I have seen it, although I was looking at it because if it's the one I'm thinking of, the author is coming to St. Louis soon, and I was like, well, maybe I'll read the books and then decide if I want to go to the event. The event's sold out, so maybe I won't dive into that soon, but whatever. 30 pages with the dog snuggled all over me. Aw, that's so cute. I need to teach our dog to lay on my feet to keep them warm. Every time I try, like my foot gets near her and she's like, absolutely not, and runs away. And it's rather annoying. I would like a snuggly dog, but we got a Malinois German Shepherd, so she's just pure chaos all the time. Hello, working on coursework, joined in the middle of that sprint. Welcome. What courses are you working on? That's always hit or miss what kind of fun you're having over there when it comes to school. One Piece intimidates me too. Yes, see, it's just so much. It's so much. Spy Family also has a cozy game coming out where you follow Anya around her daily. That would be so cute. Anya is just adorable. I love her. Hello, welcome, Alex. Reading the Words of Every Song by Liz Moore. I don't think I know that one. What's it about? How are you liking it? Tell me all the things. Yeah, she just showed up in the anime, so you won't see her until after 1,000. 1,000 chapters. I can't with One Piece. Like, I don't know. Okay. Winchester, you're coming too fast at me right now. It's title Spy Anya Operation Memories. That sounds cute. Liking it so far. Love the small town mystery vibes. I still need to read anything by her. Because I've got Fable and Namesake signed. Which, side note, the Barnes & Noble exclusive of the paperbacks for both of those are so freaking pretty with their sprayed edges, and like Namesake has gold shimmery on the... So freaking pretty. I don't need to buy another copy of these books, but I want to because they're so pretty. Barnes & Noble coming out with all these sprayed edges on re-releases is like, please stop. Please stop. I already have this. It's non-canon to the series. This One Piece? You keep going back and forth between One Piece and Spy Family, so I cannot keep this straight. The length of One Piece is intimidating, but the world building is what makes it worth it. Yeah. That's what you keep telling me. Yay, dog snuggles. Get to go on outings with the Forgers. This game looks very... I'm sure it is just absolutely adorable because the manga is pretty cute. I'm getting it whenever it drops on Switch. Keep those cold bald feet away from me. Even if I'm wearing like shoes, socks, doesn't matter. She does not want anything to do with being like... We feel like we have won if we can get her to just put a head on our leg for more than 2 seconds. Then we're like, oh, she's snuggling. But that's really all it is. It lasts about 2 minutes max, and then she's off running around again. Graduate school for psychology, so I'm reading some social psych articles about relationships. Interesting. Psychology is very fascinating. I read I'm waiting on the next one to come. There's a psychologist by the name of Dr. Travis Langley who does media psychology books. So it's like Spider-Man in psychology and Doctor Who in psychology. And the next one, I don't know if it's publicly out there, so hopefully he doesn't get mad at me for saying this, but is Handmaid's Tale in psychology. And so that's going to be really, really interesting. I'm very excited to get my hands on that and potentially have a chat with him about that book because it looks really good. He said it was very tough to write because of the content. So we'll see how that one goes. It's nice that they love to snuggle, but I want to get up and just get something to drink. I just don't want to disturb them. That is a problem. If only just somebody bring me things. Interesting fact about Anya, the author actually hates her character and personality. What? How dare? Practice makes perfect it is. My copy is 331 pages. Buy all the copies, one of us. I don't often have multiple copies of books. Because it feels silly to me to have multiple copies of books. And I know who I'm talking to. Aaron, who has 10, 11 copies of the same book. Yes. But I'm taking my holiday Fourth Wing and my good copy of Iron Flame to get signed, but I bought a copy of Iron Flame that was signed, so now I'm going to have 2 signed copies of it if I can get through that line, and also 2 signed copies of Fourth Wing, so I have a problem. I'm developing a problem. Trying hard not to buy them because I'm trying not to buy too many duplicates, but they are pretty. They really are. I also need to post the video that I was working on for the store Instagram on all the sprayed edges because we've got a lot right now. You still be like, even one day the Straw Hat Jolly Roger will guide you toward the fandom. I mean, I feel like I know a lot about it just from talking to you and my brother and my sister. I was going to watch the live action, but my husband watched it without me, so maybe I'll get to it one day. The Spy Family movie isn't canon to the series, so you should be fine. Okay. All the hopping back and forth between mangas. I want to get the Fairy Loot edition of the Spanish Love Deception. It's gorgeous. I'm ordering it when it releases. That would be a good one. I am so not on top of like all the exclusive editions and Fairy Loot. Although I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but it'll be in the interview when I post it here in a couple days. But I believe it's Fairy Loot is doing something with this one. And you'll just have to, she doesn't reveal it in our interview, but she mentions that there's something happening with it. So look for details in the Tessa Bailey interview, which will be coming to my channel this week as soon as I get it edited. Plan is to edit tomorrow, so hopefully I'll have it up on Monday. And the book comes out on Tuesday. Also, I told you you'd like it. Super cute. Yes, you did. You were right. Rope is right. Once you try One Piece, you get sucked in. And that's why I haven't tried it yet. Because that's a big commitment. Okay? Do you not see all these other books that I still need to read? Don't judge. I'm not judging. I'm mocking. Very different. I've never talked about duplicates because of my K-pop album collection. It's true. Your album collection is insane. Liz Moore is one of my favorite authors, and this is her debut from 2007. Bit of a deep dive, but it's beautifully written. Okay. Maybe I'll need to look it up, because if it's been around that long, then maybe I do know of it, but I have weird visual brain. And so I have, like, when people ask for stuff in the store, I'm like, I don't know what that is, and then I look it up, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that one. And once I see the picture, then I know exactly where it is. So maybe if I saw the cover of it, I would recognize it. Get multiple copies of books when I forget I already own that book. Naturally, the doubles are the first to go to my massive annual book unhaul. I've been doing some little free library drops with my duplicates, but I've got a bunch right now. And so I'm thinking that I will do a shmiveaway when I hit 9,000 followers on Instagram. And if I can hit at least 700 on here, then I'll add a second. I don't know. But I've got some good ones, like Infinity Alchemist by Case and Calendar. Got a second copy of One in a Millennial. Got a second copy of Stars in Your Eyes. Second copy of Megan Fox. Second copy of Forget Me Not. Just keep getting a lot of duplicates lately. I mean, heck, I haven't even spent my Barnes & Noble gift card from Christmas. Do it. Someone bring me the things. I should train them to do that. I have seen of people training their dogs to get them drinks, like cans of soda and stuff. I had to make a spreadsheet for my manga collection to avoid buying duplicates by mistake. Don't forget that I got you that Haikyuu. It is right over there with all the Pop Funkos that I got you. So bring them to Indy. Steph revealing on the secrets. I always get Tessa to say stuff. Like, she told me in my interview a year ago about her short story with Amazon that is now out, but she was like, I turned it in today. I don't know if I can talk about it. So now she's telling me about Fairy Loot stuff that she could not reveal on camera because it hasn't been announced yet. It's not a commitment. It's just a new way of life. It's a commitment, okay? Life is a commitment. I need to watch the live action already. Or are you saying you need me to watch the live action already so I can be obsessed with the clown like everyone else? Need a cover to look at. One Piece, that is. It's not that long. You can watch it in a day. That's a lie. You cannot watch One Piece in a day. I'll take the book with the pages, please. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, the last one I needed. God bless you. You're welcome. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I can't type. Yes, become a buggy simp. I don't want to become... The live action is only 8 episodes. Okay, before I get harassed into watching some anime, let's bring back Little Mr. Winchester, who's been waiting patiently for a couple extra minutes, and start this sprint. So I will see you back here in 29 minutes and 54 seconds. And we're back from whatever sprint that was. I think it was number 3. I could be wrong. It could have been 4. I don't know. Numbers are hard. Anyways, I made it another 24 pages. So I'm on 136 of 163. So if I don't get distracted by my phone, and whoa, that just went, there we go. Okay, that was unnecessary. Anyway, so if I don't get distracted during this next sprint, I might be able to finish it. How'd y'all do? And I'm very scared of all the comments because I've seen a few of them. And it's just... Okay. There's so many comments about One Piece, y'all. Live action is only 8 episodes. Yes, watch the live action. One of us. One of us. Happy reading. Become one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Y'all are knuckleheads. Oh my goodness. I love telling people about our Lord and Savior Monkey D. Luffy. Is it obvious? I'm telling Dad you said that. Get you in trouble. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes I get to the point where I speak in tongues. All the things about Monkey D. Luffy. More Monkey D. Luffy. Hi, I'm Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm going to be king of the pirates. Amen. Y'all are so much. Like, I knew y'all would get along and was like, oh, you guys would be good friends. You should meet. And now I'm regretting that because I'm now seeing the spam about One Piece. And I know it's only going to get worse. Oh, goodness. Alex made it to page 124. Started Practice Makes Perfect. I got 28 pages in. Interesting so far. Dual perspective between Annie and Will. Made it to 20% in A River Enchanted. So forget that homework. We're going to read something fun. I support this. I think that was sprint number 3. Good. I'm glad Alicia could keep track for me. Numbers are hard. From 9% to 15%, the mystery is beginning to take shape. Ooh. Love it when that happens. To the surprise of no one, Hannah does not care that she is spamming me. How are you liking it? Put that homework away for the night. Absolutely. It's late enough. It's time for fun. Should we do 1 more sprint or 2 more sprints, y'all? Cast your votes. Like, I think I'll finish my book in the next sprint, but we can do another one because I do have another book to read that's sitting right here. Rope read 3 Dragon Ball Z chapters. The Ginyu Force just arrived, so it's a good time. Finally beat Gulp in Spyro 2. The remaster made that fight extremely unfair. And started an episode of Spy Family. You were very busy in that 30 minutes, Rope. Very, very busy. What episode are you on in the show? And how does have you read the manga? How does it compare? Like, should I still wait to watch the show until I'm more caught up in the manga, or should I just say screw it and go for it? Alicia votes 2. Less than 100 pages, so I'm going to read even after sprints. You know, it's funny. I'm actually going to read after I'm done with what I'm working on, but it probably won't be until after the stream. What are you going to read? Let me guess, manga. Not any of the books that I have given you, of course. I get her all these books, and then she doesn't read them. It's very sad for me. It's definitely intriguing. I'm liking all the different characters and all this stuff and spirits. Hang on, Winchester. Chill. Winchester's always interrupting. 2, though I may pass out after 1. Valid. It is an hour later for you. Okay, well, we have more votes for 2 than we do. No one said 1, so. It's on my TBR shelf. Haven't decided yet, but I'm caught up on my manga unless there's a new chapter of Spy Family out. 2. Okay, we'll do 2 more. 2 more sprints, y'all. You win. I'll probably read afterwards as well. Yeah, me too. Or I might watch some TV and just relax. But I do have a zillion and a half books I need to read for Seattle in like 18 days. It's fine. I'm on episode 2 of season 2 so far. Season 2, episode 1 is the first episode that I don't remember from the manga. Almost everything is a 1-to-1 adaptation. Okay. So I need to figure out how many. How do I say this? I don't know. So I've only read the first one. How many episodes is that in season 1? Take that for what you will. TV, you say, chill. Chill. Oh goodness, but you got this. I hope so. Just a lot going on at the moment. Super Bowl, books, conventions, work. Actually having a day job and a night job. So everything is fine. We're fine. We're just out here getting stuff done. May finish this chapter and then grab a cup of tea and watch more rain. Okay, well, Winchester meowed a while ago, so we'll get back to the reading. So we'll see you back here in 29 minutes and 55 seconds. And we're back from Sprint 4. I finished the book, but I was rereading the last page because it kind of ends abruptly. And I just like, did I miss something? Maybe? You never know. Let's see. So I guess how many pages was that? I don't remember. Like 20-ish, 25-ish. I don't know. Somewhere in there. I don't know. Does it matter how many pages? The book is finished. So let me know how you guys did in that sprint. Unless there's filler in the anime, usually every episode is roughly 1 chapter. Good to know. You're productive ladies. Sometimes it doesn't quite feel like that. Happy reading. Season 1 covers the first quick volume, but Spy Family is such a quick read. You'll be fine either way. As someone who's experienced both, I'm just 100 happy to spend more time with these characters. They are really good. I'm now 56 pages into Practice Makes Perfect. Good. Booking right along. How are you liking it so far? Is it good? Or is it incredibly predictable? Made it to page 146. Finished chapter and made tea. Sat back at my desk right at the meow. Perfect. Perfection. Perfection. Switch to audio so I can work on weaving in 9 million ends on a crochet baby blanket I'm working on. Oof. Yeah. I need to finish knitting the blanket I'm working on. But I've lost a whole thing, a whole stripe, and each stripe is a whole little bundle. So I'm gonna have to buy another one and do it over. Not exactly thrilled by that. Continued Spy Family episode and guided Spyro the Dragon through a robotic farm with robotic carrots invested with robotic pests. So many questions about the latter. Yeah. It's a little robo chaos. Aaron made it to page 263 and has found the climax. There are multiple ways to take it for that book. It's a good one. That author is going to be at Planet. That's another one. I just need Red Tower to answer their daggum emails. Entangled, answer your emails. Let's have fun with swords. If robots don't eat, why they grow vegetables? Right? That is confusing. But TBH, it was fun and creative, so I don't really care if I never make full sense of deep lore. It's true. As long as you're having fun. I mean, who cares? Who cares? We're just here for the vibes, right? The fun times. Hannah hasn't piped up yet. I wonder if she's still around or if she bailed on me. Hannah, how's your cosplay doing? Dude, yes, imagine the shenanigans with her. Right. That Evie is a fun character. It's a fun twist on the Grumpy Sunshine trope in that book. Oh, but also, yes, the author. Yes, that would be fun if we could do some goofiness. Because she's going to the Fae Ball as well as Tracy Wolf, which I'm also trying to squeeze my way into because I don't feel like paying $250 for a ticket. Why is it so expensive? Plus, I'd have to get like John in too, so that's like $500 on top of the convention. Like, was that necessary? Yes, for the Planet Fable. And that's the GA ticket. Like, there's another more expensive ticket that, like, gets you a swag bag from the authors. And I'm like, I don't know that it's worth it. Better have good food. I think it's just booze. And I don't even drink. It's like, which it would be good content if I can get into. But so we'll see. I'm waiting for confirmation on the press aspect of it. And if it is press, then I will be like, hey, buddy, can I go? Can I be press at this? Because it's a bookish event. Winter tundra levels are not my favorite. I've learned I can't type and have the stream on my TV at the same time. Why is that? What you doing? What are you typing? If you're working on cosplay, why are you typing? Tell me all the things. I'm confused, sister. Confused. For that much, there better be courtesans and lords and ladies at this. Right? Like, last year was the first time I'd even heard of it. And it was because I was interviewing Lexi Ryan. And so it was the next morning, and then she told me about it. She was like, oh, yeah, I'm tired because I had to go to this Fae ball. And I was like, what? How did I not know about this? And then they did it, the Planet Fae ball, they did it in, like, Oregon or something like that. So this is really only, like, the second-ish time that they've done it at this con, and they're charging, somebody said it's double the price from last year. And I was like, frick. Fae royalty, right? Type in the chat if I have the video beamed to my TV. Technological. I was like, are you typing the words I'm saying? Because I've done that, like trying to have a conversation while typing and typing out a news story or something, and ended up typing words from the conversation. This just popped up in my newsfeed, and I was today years old when I learned there was a Scooby-Doo crossover with Supernatural. Yes! Scooby-Natural. It is a fantastic episode. I cannot stress. It's such a good episode. Like, probably at least top 20 of the series of 15 seasons. Probably top 10 if I really sat down and like went through them all. But I don't remember a lot of episode names. So other than French Mistake, I remember that one, and Hunterai something with the like graphic novel-y type. There it goes again. Why is it doing that? Stop. But they like had the gun and it like popped out a flag. It was like bang. That was a great episode. I'm over Stripes, I'll tell you that much. That is the best episode ever. Yes. Love that episode. Yes. How did you not know about that? That's one of my favorites. Sam and Dean in cartoon format is the best thing you never knew you wanted. Honestly. And the fact that Jared and Jensen were able to keep that a secret for so long, because like with the animation, they had to start that process long before they got to it. Like they would normally get to producing an episode. So the fact that those two big mouths were able to keep a secret says a lot, because they let a lot slip at conventions. Great episode. Sea Rope, you just need to join us in the Supernatural world and just go all in, because of Scooby-Natural. Like it's a great episode. Did you ever watch the anime version of Supernatural? I can't remember if you ever got around to it. No. I low-key, high-key forgot that it existed until this very moment. Where would I even watch it? I don't know these things. I did read a couple of their books. They have Supernatural like novels that are like mass market size. We used to have them in the store, so I would, back in my more rebellious days of working at Barnes & Noble, I would read them while I was working, which is highly frowned upon, which is stupid. Like, you want your booksellers to read and know what's going on, but they did not like that. Whatever. You have to go watch it now. Hang on. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what to wait, what? What am I what did you miss? Confused the things. Under one condition, staff watch. Oh! I mean, I guess I would come out better on that deal because that's 8 episodes that I would watch and you would have 15 years to watch. Which now is the time because apparently they're working on a reboot. So it's either going to be a limited edition, like limited run of episodes or a movie. They're still in talks about it, but Jared and Jensen have both talked about that that they're working on it. I just remembered it was a thing. I need to find out how to watch it then. I watched it on DVD I got from the library years ago. Oh, I should look into that maybe. Anime version of Supernatural. Yes, it does exist with Jared and Jensen doing the voices. Hey, it's possible to watch 15 years of Supernatural in 6 months. I am proof. It's true. It is true. Kim did do that. Do tell. Kim went hog wild. You get her into a fandom and she's gonna go all balls to the wall on it. It was a good one. It was real fun for me to be like getting the messages from her as she was catching up. Like, oh my God. I never left my sofa, but it's possible. I mean, I watched 25 years of One Piece in a few months, so anything is possible. Do not. I need to watch the Supernatural. I never watched it all the way through. Do it. I'm always interested in how people felt about the finale. Because the first time I watched it, I cried. But a lot of people were upset about it. So it's a very touchy subject. It's a touchy subject. But anyway, The Kitty Hath Meowed. Where can you watch Hulu? Netflix? It's on Netflix. It was actually one of the most streamed shows on Netflix last year. It was in the top 10, which is crazy that it's been off air for several years and it's still top 10. Supernatural's best show ever. You got to see my reaction in real time. I did, and I was very disappointed in you and John. I think it was because you felt pressured by John to not be emotional. It was also years after watching the premiere of the show, and it freaked me the F out, so I never watched again until that year. I mean, some of the episodes are a little, like the Bugs episode, I will skip that every time. Especially since when I first watched it, I lived very close to that town where that's set in. So, skipping the Bugs episode. No, not doing it. Okay, that's 2 of us that will watch all of Supernatural if Steph watches One Piece live action. You guys are... I'm gonna end up sucked into this and like miss the Super Bowl tomorrow because I'm watching it or something. We'll start soon. Low key saw it coming from that one scene. Well, yeah. As Jensen said, once he thought about it, it made sense that was how it was going to have to end. Okay. We've gotten severely derailed from reading and productivity by Supernatural, which, you know, there are worse things to get distracted by than Jared and Jensen, who are wonderful humans. One of us, stop it! Stop it! How about this? I'll watch an episode tomorrow. 1. But I cannot promise beyond that. Is that fair? Is it fair to give it a 1 episode shot? Happy reading. Yeah, I keep saying we're going to read and then get distracted by other things. Okay, Hannah takes it. Which, speaking of tomorrow, other people in my writing group have asked for sprints tomorrow post Super Bowl. So drop a comment if you think I should, if you want more sprints. Jared was here this weekend, but that photo op was too much. Seriously, though, like at the Supernatural conventions, photo op with them is like $200-$300 on top of the already outrageous ticket prices. Like, I went to one creation and I will not do it again. As much as I love Jared and Jensen and I love a lot of the actors in Supernatural, their conventions gouge their fans. The creation charges way more for Supernatural than they do with the other cons that they do, and it irritates me. Ew. Yes, like the gold pass or whatever was like last time I looked was like $1,200, and that did not include photos or anything like that. Like $1,200 to have a seat toward the front. I did GA and it was still like over $100 for one day. One episode, Buggy doesn't come in until episode 2, and Sanji doesn't come in until about episode 5, so you gotta watch them all. I don't have time to watch them all this weekend, okay? Could have got like 3 photo ops with other actors I love for the price of him. Exactly. No, thank you. Right. She'll want to know what's next to keep going. I can already feel. I feel like I'm being tricked into One Piece live action. I am being manipulated. This is rude. Not catch me in the back for that price. Exactly. Plus, like, a good chunk of the day was an auction where they like taken screenshots and like copyrighted photos from the show and like printed them on banners and then were auctioning them off for hundreds of dollars. And I'm like, this does not sit well with me. The Sanji scene, though. One of us. Watch it after the Super Bowl. Start first thing in the morning then. I need to edit my Tessa Bailey interview first. That is priority for tomorrow because I would like to have it up on Monday since the book comes out on Tuesday. And then she's going to be in town on Wednesday, which I probably won't go to that event because they're 2 author events at the same time. And she's like, girl, I just told you everything I'm going to say on tour. This is how I've turned you into a K-pop monster. I shall do it. Ah! Okay, we're going to go read before I get like sucked into more things than I can bear to keep up with. You already got me. I'm going with manga, so like let's. Gosh dang it, y'all! The peer pressure. Fine, prioritize your work, I guess. Hey, you benefit from these fun interviews, so. Okay, sprint number 5. Thank you, Alicia, for getting us back on on track. Sprint number 5, final sprint. See you back here in 30 minutes. And we're back from our final sprint of this evening, and I've got like 2 sentences left on this chapter. Anyway, so in that sprint, I read 25 pages of Misdirection of Fault Lines by Anna Gracia. So I'm like 62 pages in. Sorry, Aaron. I know I'm getting a little ahead of you. I'm sorry. Anyway, Aaron has 55 pages left in this book. She's finishing it tonight. Yay! So then I don't need to feel too bad about starting Misdirection of Fault Lines before you got to it. Because that can be your one you start tomorrow. When you're done with Assistant to the Villain. Which I got ahead of you on that too. Oopsies. I'm real good at buddy reads, y'all. Real good at them. Finished Reign Season 4, Episode 5, and started Episode 6. Up to page 164. Good job. No, you should still feel bad. But I still have to do a bunch of things. So you can catch up tomorrow. It'll be fine. Everything's fine, Aaron. Alicia's now 88 pages into Practice Makes Perfect and loving what is currently going on. Love it. I like hearing that it's a good book. Completed the Robotnik Farms 100% and finished the Spy Family episode. Exciting. It's payback for Ruthless Vows. I get it. You knew it was going to come back around. I was second to finish Ruthless Vows in our little book gang. Made it to 23% in A River Enchanted, making progress. How are you liking it? Because I feel like I have that one. I feel like somebody gave it to me and I did not realize that was Rebecca Ross until well after she had come to St. Louis for a signing. So Dustin joined in the last sprint and got a couple chapters read in Pandemic by Robin Cook. Welcome. Glad you could join us for a little while for the final sprint of the Sonic the Hedgehog crossover. Lost track of pages, but I got a lot of reading done tonight. Thanks for the sprints. Thanks for joining, Linda. I'm glad you got a lot of reading done. And really, if you're losing track of pages, it's because that you're enjoying the book. So I'm very pro forgetting what page you started on and just reading. I was not ready for the second POV in Ruthless Vows. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I didn't realize I have multiple Rebecca Ross books until after reading Divine Rivals. Yeah, I need to go through, because I think if I'm remembering correctly, I think it's a Black Spine, so it might be somewhere in this chaos. So I need to go through it and see if I can find it and add it to my more current TBR. Thanks for the sprints. Thanks for joining, Alicia. Always a pleasure to have you around in the chat, keeping track of how many sprints we're doing, because I can't count. Can't do it. I need you for that. And so I appreciate you. There's a chance I might do some more sprints tomorrow night after the Super Bowl. Especially if the Chiefs win, I will need to calm down. And if the Chiefs lose, I will need to be cheered up. So might do some sprint. If I can get all my other stuff done, then we'll do some more sprints tomorrow just for funsies. Take advantage of being home for a couple days. It's not what I expected, but it is good. I feel like it needs to pick up, but I'm loving the characters and the world building with their spirit world. Sounds like a good one. I've heard good things. No problem. Hannah, did you finish your cosplay yet? I'm doing sprints in the morning if you need some. Ooh, maybe I'll join on those while I'm editing my interviews. By other stuff, you mean One Piece live action. I will watch one. I will watch one episode tomorrow if I can get. I need to get Fangirl or the Tessa Bailey interview edited so that I can post on Monday, and then hopefully I will have time to watch an episode and write some book reviews that I need to get done. Excited for more sprints. I think you're close to meeting your sprint videos. I know. I'm trying to be better about doing more sprints this year. It wasn't officially on my goal board, but it probably should have been. Because I didn't think of it when I was making that. Maybe I'll go write it on there, like at least twice a month. I want to at least do sprints once a month. March, it's going to be a little more difficult. Maybe I'll do it from Seattle or something and have some special guests. Because, it's going to be me and Anna Gracia and Naz Katoub all in the same place. There's going to be shenanigans. It's fine. I'll be there tomorrow if you do. Almost. Get those stripes done, girl. Your goal of more lives and sprints is going well for the year so far. I'm trying to stay on top of these goals, and not forget them like I did last year. 5 minutes tops. You will watch one season. God. Excuses. Speaking of goals, I need to film that video tomorrow. I swear January is my planning for the year month. I know. It's always I feel weird starting to plan, look at think of goals and stuff in December because I'm not done with the year yet. We need a week in between year changes where we can just actually it's the end of the year, but the new year hasn't started yet. And you have a week to reflect and think about your new goals. I think we all could use that as a society. Those won't be sprints. You three in the same view. Pure chaos. No. Yeah. I mean, just think of the panels. I had to split Anna and Naz up so they are not going to be on the same team for the archetype battles. Because if I put them on the same team, the world would just... Christmas, New Year, that week. Yeah, but it needs to be the end. The year has to be over. Because even in that week, I still can't think. It's still the year of the I still need to finish those goals before I start thinking about new ones. I do that after Christmas, all my planning and goal making. I also didn't really have I was in edits for my shows for my day job that week. So I was on deadline and didn't really have the mental capacity this year. John definitely, so if you saw my video of the goals for this year, John definitely did all the gluing. I just cut everything out and was like, here you go. And he did all of the gluing for me because I just did not have the mental capacity or time to do it. For real, can we just take a day off each month and call it the 12 days of reflection and then the new year can start? Yeah, that's an idea too. Each year ends on December 30th and we have 12 undated days in January. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. Why did we not do this? I start new goals when I complete old ones too. It just makes sense. Why do I have long legs? Good Lord, there's so many stripes. You picked it. Have you already done the other leg pattern? Because that feels like it's going to be a lot too. Oh, what a good hubby. Yeah, he's pretty all right. He's pretty all right. He does help out in the little things. He just asks a lot of questions. But I appreciate him trying to help and ease my stress and my load. He's pretty good. I was just yeah, cut everything out, but it's just all sitting there. So he's like, where's the glue sticks? And jumped on board. The jeans, yeah, that was a nightmare. So I'm glad I did it first. Oof. So that side is jeans. One side is jeans and one is leggings, or are you doing both sides as jeans? I am confuzzled. But I trust that you'll make it look good. Are you planning to enter this into a cosplay contest? Or is this just a funsies one? for the social medias. I have so many questions about all the things right now, even though it's winding down our time together for this evening. I'm surprised Kim is still on here because it's like 11:40 on for you. One is jeans with a cropped leg with a legging under. Got it. That makes sense. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining. Oh, no, since I'm not sewing anything, just altering. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining on these surprise Saturday evening reading sprints. Might be back tomorrow night for some more. We'll find out. Thanks for the sprints. Thanks for joining, Erin. Thanks for telling me to do it. I appreciate your encouragement and kind of reminding me I need to do things. It's appreciated. Thanks for joining, Alicia. Yes, go get some rest, Kim. Buenas noches. Thanks for the sprints. Thanks for joining, y'all. I will see you again whenever I decide to come back randomly. Okay. The sporadic ginger. Have a good night.